I kind of want to ask you, kind of throughout all this, obviously you're doing all your career stuff, but I think you started your blog, was it last year or earlier this year?
I started it in, I think it was 2018.
2018,
but
okay.
Didn't really use it as much. So I started it like right after that interior design assistant role was no more.
Yeah.
And then used it for a little bit then. And then when I started working, like doing e-design, I couldn't do it anymore. Like I was already at max capacity. I didn't have time to be on Instagram and like taking my own clients and stuff. So then once Havenly ended in April, that's when I really ramped up. And that was really like the turning point for me where I decided like, no matter how busy I get, no matter how much I have on my plate, I've got to put Kayla Simone Home as a priority, because this is the one thing that's going to be like, I control how long I'm going to be here, where you don't control how long you're going to be at someone else's company. So.
Gotcha. That's dope. I think I like that initiative because I think it's definitely worked out for the best. I'm definitely seeing your growth, so shout out to that. And kind of, I want to go a little bit into that. So, was it more of that? Another job lost. Like I got to look for another type of income. Like, what made you really be like, man, I've been thinking about this for a while. Let me just do it. You know?
A little bit of both. I think when I was at my first design assistant position, we didn't really take a lot of like smaller scale projects, like lower budget clients. And that's when I realized that I really had a knack for that. Like I'm really efficient. So I'm really good at taking those projects and like turning it around quickly so that I can hop on to the next project. Mm-hmm. So that's really how and why Kayla Simone Home started, was for me to be able to take on my own design clients and do e-design myself. I quickly realized that it's not the most cost-effective thing because companies like Havenly exist where you can pay them less, and like the company, because of like scale, will worry about paying the designers. Whereas if it's just one-on-one, in order for me to be like fairly compensated for my time, it's more than what people are usually willing to pay when they have such a small budget. So that's when I kind of flipped Kayla Simone Home over from being e-design focused and like getting design clients to, I'm going to do projects myself and I'll just give you the information for free about how I do it, and like trying to go down the influencer path instead of trying to go down the business path.
I like that. It's dope. You're killing it with that. And I think